Money is important for spending it on stuff to go faster. So what's the best way to get it? In MRT, we have two types of this currency, Yen and XP. These are the most important stats, and both of these can be used for cars, parts and sandwiches. So let's find the best way you can get money and how you can use these methods to make the biggest amounts you can dream of. This will be divided into three categories: one-time payments, long-term methods and bonuses. If you want to know more about this or talk with me, I have a few links down in the description. But anyway, let's start. Yen and XP. Before you click off, let's discuss the purpose of Yen and XP. These two are equally as important, since Yen is the main currency you need to buy, upgrade, modify and tune your cars, and XP works for spending less of your money on these things. How it does it is by allowing you to increase your manufacturer levels. These are brand-specific discounts that you get for reaching certain levels within that brand. Currently, these allow you to buy Tire Force, and they reduce the price of tuning by over 10 million yen. So you'll need this one if you want to have more money in the end. One-time bonuses. Usually, there are special events made to entertain you and disrupt the main focus of the game while giving you a reward. This is also the case for MRT. One of these ways is with promo codes. These are special codes that give out rewards for knowing them, such as money and access to hidden maps. Secret code, Dead Gem 500k, Touch Grass 50k, 12k Twitter, midnightracingtokyo, No Mourners, Phil's Broke Pan, and Easter Bunny are all currently usable money codes, which only work one time and can net you over 10 million yen. There are also events that you can do from time to time to get a little bit more money each time, so do these for extra money. Long-term methods. MRT is a game that focuses on racing, so the best way to grind and the way it is intended to is to race against other people. Every event in the game rewards you with money for finishing it. So let's say you'll get a base payout of 100,000 yen, for example. To encourage you to race, you usually get 30% more for every player you beat. Then, to become as efficient as possible, you need to race with multiple players to get the biggest amount of money possible. Out of 60 plus events in the game, there are 5 possibilities we can use to create a proper method. However, you'll need to decide whether you want to be grinding for XP or money. All of these values are calculated taking into account that someone will do no mistakes and is driving at world record pace every time. Since most of you want money, let's rank it from worst to best. Lake Itani Circuit, or one of the newest events on Mount Otsuki, is a weird case. It is the worst out of all of them for money, but that isn't why you should play it. This event is broken in terms of the XP it gives out, as it ranks 5th in solo grinding at 3,912,500 yen per hour, 5th place in 8 people grinding at 10,759,375 yen per hour. However, in XP, it ranks 1st for solo at 31,300 XP per hour, nearly double than 2nd place, and for 8 people, it dishes out 86,075 XP per hour, 40k more than 2nd place. Ichikawa's Goliath Marathon hasn't been having a hot streak. This event used to be the king of all, but it is now in 4th place. In both money categories, it ranks 4th at 4,118,400 yen per hour while solo, and 11,325,600 per hour with 8 people. And in XP, it ranks in 3rd at 15,093 XP while solo, and 41,300 XP with 8 people. The Clockwise Loop event, located in Tokyo Expressway, can be considered the middle child out of all of these, as it is in the top 3 in terms of making money. This event has a little caveat, and it is that it offers an external reward for just driving. So this event ranks as the third best for solo grinding at 4,600,100 yen every hour. 5th place for solo XP at 14,118 each hour. 5th place for 8 people grinding at 37,240 XP each hour. And finally, it ranks at 3rd place on 8 people grinding at 11,600,275 yen each hour. New Tokyo's Godzilla Gauntlet is still trying to hold on to its glory days, as it is still fighting for the best money-making method, although differently. While it does offer 50k every 89% of the race, for XP, it ranks in 2nd at 17,019 XP per hour, and 46,082 per hour while solo and with 8 people respectively. With 8 people, it ranks 2nd, as it gives out 11,736,032 yen per hour. But it is the best solo method as it gives out 5,266,750 yen each hour. The king has fallen but the maker has not, as Ichikawa still packs a punch with Keiko Duro uphill. This is the best method for 8 people, but in terms of XP, it ranks in 4th, dishing out 14,552 XP and 40,018 XP each hour while solo and with 8 people respectively. In terms of money, while solo, it will give you 5,114,600 yen, and with 8 people, an incredible 14,065,150 yen per hour, 2 million more than Godzilla Gauntlet. So the key takeaways from this is that if you want XP, head to Lake Itani Circuit in Otsuki. If you are alone in your grinding adventures, New Tokyo's Godzilla Gauntlet will be your new home. And if you have 8 people to help you, Ichikawa's Keiko Duro Uphill is ready to let you make as much money out of it as possible. Here are the actual ranks and money for this, so pause it if you actually want to check it. And if you want to know how to properly calculate this yourself, use what I wrote on screen now and pause the video. Bonuses. MRT offers a few hidden ways for making money, and we'll consider this as bonuses. These are, for example, selling your own tunes, in which you'll need to put a lot of work to make it work, and then you have to be able to actually sell the tune and make it be good, which you can do to the servers in Discord, as there are already a few out there. But our main focus for bonuses is going to be daily rewards. Daily rewards are a set of payments given to you across a week by joining the DevGen group. You can claim these rewards every day, and they scale up as you claim it consecutively. It goes from 100k to 200k to 300k to 500k to 700k to 1 million, and then a free tier 2. This gives out a combined 2.8 million if you decide to not sell the car every week. But that's not the best way to use this method. The most expensive tier 2 in the game is the Ford RS200, and if you sell it, you can get 8,951,600 yen every time you sell it. And since you get it every week, as long as you own all tier 2s cheaper than it, then you can make 11.7 million for free every week. But however, the timer for the daily rewards is actually only 12 hours, so you can actually just do this twice every week and get 23.4 million every week with it. The most optimal strategy. So this is the main part that most of you will watch, so let's keep it short. Whenever you're in the menu, if you haven't, claim the daily rewards every single day and cash in all the codes that you can. Check if there's a new event and do it to get some extra money and maybe a free car. As soon as you reach day 7, buy all tier 2s, which will set you back about 187,634,409 yen to buy all tier 2s, and then as soon as you do this, keep selling the RS200 until you break even. If you decide to keep the RS200 and still claim the cars, you can actually get some limited tier 2s such as the AE11 and the Ford Mustang Mach-1 I think as well. MRT is a racing focused environment, so if you want the highest amount of money, you'll need to play with other people. Find a Discord server or a group of friends who want to race with you, and head to Keiko Duro Uphill in Ichikawa. However, if you are alone, head to Godzilla Gauntlet in New Tokyo. With this, you can make about 40 million per hour with 8 people, get 23.4 million each week, and maybe extra if you haven't claimed the codes or a new event. To just show you how powerful this strategy is, if you were to grind for 2 straight hours every day, you get 196,912,100 yen. And if you obtain 23.4 million by doing daily rewards, you get a total of 220 million every single week. So what you could do is to just use one to grind for those 2 straight hours to buy every single territory in the game, to then get the RS200 and keep selling it to just get 23.4 million until you break even. So, thank you for watching and being here, and if you like the video or are a fan of my content, I've opened a Patreon account for any of you to join and get some small perks for contributing, and you can also subscribe to watch some of my other videos. My Discord server link is in the description if you want to talk with me, and hopefully this helps you out. Goodbye.